Rivian is an American electric vehicle manufacturer founded in 2009 by R.J. Scaringe. The company is based in Plymouth, Michigan, and is known for its all-electric adventure vehicles, including the R1T pickup truck and the R1S SUV. Rivian's vehicles are designed for off-road and overlanding enthusiasts, with features such as a high-capacity battery pack, a unique skateboard chassis, and a rugged exterior design. Rivian's first product was the R1T, an all-electric pickup truck unveiled in late 2018. The R1T is designed for off-road adventures and features a range of over 400 miles on a single charge. It also has a towing capacity of 11,000 pounds and a payload capacity of 1,800 pounds. In addition to the R1T, Rivian also manufactures the R1S, an all-electric SUV with similar capabilities to the R1T. In addition to producing its own vehicles, Rivian has also entered its partnerships with other companies. In 2019, the company announced a partnership with Amazon to produce 100,000 electric delivery vans, an investment of over $700 million in Rivian by the e-commerce giant. In 2021, Rivian announced another partnership with Ford to produce a new all-electric vehicle. It is also working on developing electric vehicles for Lincoln. Rivian made its initial public offering, the IPO, in late 2021 through a merger with a special purpose acquisition company, SPAC, with shares traded on the Nasdaq Stock Exchange. Since its IPO, the company's stock price has seen significant volatility, with some analysts predicting a bright future for the company while others are more skeptical. One of the main factors driving optimism about Rivian's future is the increasing demand for electrical vehicles, EVs. As concerns about climate change and air pollution continue to rise, more and more consumers are turning to EVs as a cleaner and more sustainable transportation option. This trend is expected to continue in the coming years, with many experts predicting that EVs will eventually dominate the automotive market. Electric vehicles, EVs, are indeed becoming an increasingly popular choice for consumers due to a variety of factors. One of the main drivers of EV adoption is the desire to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and combat climate change. EVs produce zero tailpipe emissions and are much cleaner for the environment compared to traditional gasoline-powered vehicles. With rising concerns about air pollution and climate change, more consumers will likely opt for EVs to reduce their carbon footprint. Many governments around the world are also offering incentives to encourage the adoption of EVs. These incentives can take the form of tax credits, rebates, and other financial benefits that make it more attractive for consumers to switch to EVs. As these incentives become more widely available, more people will likely be motivated to switch to electric transportation. Moreover, there have been significant improvements in EV technology in recent years, including longer ranges and faster charging times. These improvements make EVs more practical and convenient for consumers, which will likely drive increased demand. Lastly, as EV technology improves and the market for EVs grows, the cost of EVs is expected to come down. This is due in part to economies of scale, as well as advancements in battery technology. As the cost of EVs becomes more competitive with traditional gasoline-powered vehicles, more people may be inclined to switch to electric transportation. Another factor that could potentially drive Rivian's stock price is the company's partnerships with other major corporations. Rivian's partnership with Amazon has garnered a lot of attention and could bring significant revenue for the company. More broadly, partnerships with larger companies can benefit smaller companies like Rivian in several ways. First, they can give smaller companies access to new markets and customers they may not have been able to reach independently. This can be especially useful for smaller companies just starting and may need more resources to build a customer base from scratch. Next, partnering with larger companies can give Rivian access to funding and resources they may not have had otherwise. Larger companies often have a wealth of expertise and knowledge that can also benefit Rivian. For example, a larger company can provide valuable insights on how to scale a business or how to navigate a particular market. Lastly, partnering with a larger company can help Rivian establish credibility and legitimacy. This can be especially important for companies trying to break into new markets or establish themselves as leaders in their industry. Nevertheless, several factors could potentially hinder Rivian's growth and stock price. One major factor is the company's relative lack of experience in the automotive industry. Rivian is a relatively new player in the market, and it remains to be seen whether it will be able to compete successfully with established automakers. Additionally, the electric vehicle market is highly competitive, with several major players, including Tesla, GM, and Nissan. Rivian will need to differentiate itself in order to stand out in this crowded market. Finally, there's also the issue of cost. Rivian's vehicles are currently priced at a premium compared to other EVs on the market, which could limit their appeal to cost-conscious consumers. Overall, the outlook for Rivian's stock price is somewhat uncertain. The company has a lot of potential, with a unique product offering and partnerships with major corporations. However, it also faces several challenges and will need to navigate a highly competitive market in order to succeed. It is ultimately impossible to predict with certainty what will happen to Rivian's stock price in the future. However, for investors considering buying into the company, it may be wise to carefully consider the risks or uncertainties involved before investing.